مرحبا, كيفكن? Today we're going to talk about the dual form in Levantine Arabic. Unlike other languages, Arabic has not just two forms, the singular and the plural, it has three forms. The singular, or al-mufrad, when you're talking about one subject. The dual form, or al-muthanna, if you're speaking about two subjects. And these two subjects could be two persons, two animals, two things, or a mix of all these things. And you have the plural form, al-jama', which starts as of three, always, onwards. Unlike modern standard Arabic, in your sentence, when you're speaking about two subjects, you only have to make the noun dual. The rest of your sentence can be in the plural form. So your adjective can be in the plural and your verb as well as your demonstrative. So like hey, heydak. Then you would use in the dual, when you're dual form, you would use hadol or haydolik. So the plural demonstrative as well. So you just need to worry about the noun. And how do you make a noun dual? It's by adding ain or an at the end of your noun. So like kitab would be kitabain. Bint would be bintain. Beit would be beitain. If the noun is feminine, which means that it ends with ta marbuta, like for example, tawle, then your suffix would be not an, but ten. So, tawlten. Madrase would be two schools, madrastain. Teacher, معلمة, two teachers would be معلمتين. Let me show you in written. So, madrasa is a word that finishes with ta marbuta. Two schools, which means school. Two schools would be madrastain. Let us look now at this lesson I did last night with my students, where I explained more about this subject. How do you say two difficult lessons?
درسين صعبين.
صح. درسين صعبين.
صعبين.
But when you write it actually with no accents, it's written exactly the same. Look, درسين, because in of the dual, it's written like this, but there is actually a fatha here. Darsain, and it's the combination of fatha, ya, and noon that makes it ain.
Could we also say درسين صعب? As in, because it's not human?
No, it sounds a bit strange. It's not wrong, because in Amia you can do all whatever you want. Okay. Darsin Sabin. The plural is in, not ain, so without fatha. Okay. So if you don't write the fatha, it looks as if it's both plural. But however, we know that the plural of dars is not darsin, right? What is the plural of dars?
دروس.
دروس.
Drus. Whereas this one, Anita, if you say drus صعبة,
Okay.
this one is yes. هدول الدروس كتير صعبة. Yeah. So now we are still doing عامية. So this is not عامية, this is جماع. This is not مثنى, this is جماع. دروس صعبة. How do you say I have two smaller sisters? عندي
أختين.
أختين.
أختين
صغار.
صغار. برافو. So you make the plural of صغير, which is صغار. أختين صغار. Plural dual. The noun is dual. The adjective is plural. I have two older brothers.
عندي أخوين كبار.
أخين. You don't do the wow in the dual, by the way. Yeah. So أخين. What was the adjective?
كبار.
كبار. عندي أخين كبار. In Lebanese خيين. وين كان باب؟ خيين. عندي خيين صغار كبار. I have two foreign guests. عندي, how do you say guest?
ضيف.
ضيف. So two guests.
ضيفين.
ضيفين.
صح. ضيفين. Foreign.
أجانب.
أجانب.
أجانب. That's the plural of which word?
أجنبي.
أجنبي. عندي ضيفين أجانب. Two guests foreign. And that's the dual of ضيف. The singular, المفرد, is ضيف. Tell me again, foreign.
أجنبي.
صح. أجنبي. That's singular. That's dual. What about the plural here?
ضيوف.
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 أجانب.
صح. أجانب. ضيوف. أجانب. So this is plural, singular, dual.
But the adjective is the same here.
Always. I don't know when you left the class, Bob, because I cannot see. But I said that the adjective in Amiya, spoken Arabic, you don't make it dual. The adjective, only the noun, you make it dual. And the adjective is plural.
Okay.
So that's why we say 2 difficult lessons is درسين صعبين. 2 small sisters أختين صغار. See, the adjective is plural, the noun is dual.
Yeah.
That's why here in the dual we said ضيفين أجانب. And in the plural, we said ضيوف أجانب. So yeah, it's the same adjective.
Okay. عندي مشكلة مع الإنترنت.
بس هلا عم تسمع منيح؟
إيه.
اوكي.
بسمع منيح بس مش connected دائما.
مش موصول.
إيه موصول. إيه.
موصول أو مش. Okay. So that was عامية. Dual in عامية.